I basically had a mini breakdown because I was not doing what I wanted to do. I was not following my passion, I think. I wasn't being authentic to myself. You know, recovering from my mini breakdown, my husband basically said to me, okay, look, you know what, you have to either get another job or go back to school. Like, if that's what you want to do, go back to school. I support you 100%. So I went back to school. My name is Treena, and I am from Colborne, Ontario, which is a little town between Cobourg and Brighton. I am 49 years old, and I'm a third-year student at Loyalist College taking the film and television production program. So when I graduated high school, I had every intention and was accepted to come to Loyalist to do TV broadcasting. And I came to my first day, and I sat there for hours, and I finally went up to the professor, and I'm like, you know, you haven't called my name, what's going on? And he looked on his list, he's like, oh, you need to go to student services. So I go down to student services, and I didn't get OSAP. And because my parents were out of province, I was young, I didn't know what to do. I'm like, okay, so I'm not going to college. Kind of disappointing, but I'm like, okay, I'll take a year off. I'll take a year and work. I just actually got a job making really good money, so I'll take the year, I'll save up, and I'll take TV broadcasting. And then life got in the way. 1 year turned to 3 years turned to 10, and 27 years later, 2 kids, a marriage, a house, many animals, and here I am. It took me 27 years to get to this point when I walked back into the school again and made it past my first day of college, and now I'm in my 3rd year of college. So it took me a while to get here, but I'm here. So I was working at one of my first jobs that I got that stopped me from coming to school was at the Sears Catalog Distribution Center in Belleville. And I was there for like 12 years. And then I got a better job closer to home at the Cobourg Hospital, working in the kitchen area. And I stayed there for 15 years. But I wasn't happy. I wasn't doing what I wanted to do. So I ended up leaving the hospital, and I went to a women's wellness center here in Belleville. And I helped them start the business from scratch and set it up and helped work it. And after 6 months, I realized I'm still not happy. Answering phones is not my cup of tea. So I took a bit of a sabbatical and kind of just stayed home and took care of my family for 8 months. And then my husband finally said to me, okay, you either have to get a job or go back to school because you can't keep doing this. It's just not conducive to a good lifestyle. So I was doing fitness at the time. I was doing bodybuilding. So I thought, well, you know what, I'll get my fitness license and become a personal trainer. It's what I was interested in at the time. So I went on the Loyalist site because I thought, well, Loyalist is close. I don't want to have to travel far because I still am a mom and I still have, a family to take care of. So I got on there and I thought, okay, fitness instructor, let's look that up. And film came before fitness. So, I thought I'd check it out, and I looked at it, and it was like this light went off in my head. It was like, this is what I want to do when I grow up. I've always wanted to be in the film and television industry somehow. So I just, right then, I sent in a question to the coordinator, and 2 days later I applied. And then I got my acceptance, and I got approved for OSAP, and it was the scariest thing, but the most exciting thing I've ever done in my life.
Why don't you come along with me to the studio and we will have some fun. Come on.
And obviously coming to college was a big step outside of my comfort zone. Like my whole class is made up of 20-somethings. So, but don't let that deter you. Do it. I would say just do it. There's so much personal growth and gratification that you can get from making that choice to better yourself. And it doesn't matter what you do, whether it's college, whether it's stepping into a gym, whether it's, trying a new hobby. The hardest step is the first step. But once you get that first step in, you're a pro. You just keep going. You can't go anywhere but up. So you have to always remember that the choice is always yours. You can choose to wallow in life, or you can choose to rise up and do what you really want to do in life. The only one you have to answer to is you, so go for it.